Alright, welcome everybody. Today we are talking about Star Wars The Legacy of Vader, The Reign of Kylo Ren, Issue 1, dropped today, 5 February. I just wanted to go over it, talk a little bit about the comic that came out today. Thought it'd be an interesting topic to cover over here. Alright, let's get into it. So, the initial cover we see Kylo Ren with Vader in the backdrop. It's pretty cool. I really like this. The description that we have here, just the background of Ben Solo and Han Solo, Leia, uh, just what happened, kind of the events that led up to this. I know there's some, how do you say this? A lot of people don't like the newer Disney Star Wars stuff. I kind of dig this era. It could have been done better, obviously, in the movies, but I think stuff like this is what's going to help it grow and become more liked in the community. Think about this might be the Clone Wars of this generation. Now I know the comics aren't as mainstream, but this could be the Clone Wars of the generation. What helped people care more about the prequel movies. But pretty much here we have Kylo walking up to see everyone, to see the First Order. Just him addressing the First Order, seeing what's going on. Pretty dope. I like the artwork here. Uh, you can see he's dragging two things along. Oh, you can't see me pointing. It's pretty cool. It's Snoke's body that he just throws. I mean, how savage is that? That he just displays Snoke's body to the First Order to establish his dominance. And I think as you can see this, you can even see like the look of conflict in him, which is really Kylo Ren, Ben Solo story, conflict. Um, you know, I mean, here you see the turmoil inside of more him fighting the past, trying to keep on, trying to do what he thinks best for the First Order. There's not a lot that happens in this comic. This first issue, so it's kind of building the background, right? So we're not going to see a lot. I do like this. This is the first time he kind of talks to Huck, and he's getting debriefed. He's like saying he doesn't understand or know the military side of the First Order. Snoke never really talked to him about that stuff, so he's learning now that he's in charge of what's going on. But he kind of quickly puts uh, General Huck in his place right away. You'll see in a second. The first thing he wants Huck to do is build him a throne. And I think this is the seeds of why Huck turned on the First Order all of a sudden. We really didn't get to explain why. Um, he just put Huck in his place. Let me go back. He tells Huck talks about their forebears. Kylo's like, don't talk about our forebears. My forebears shaped the galaxy, which is true. His grandfather, his parents, his uncle all shaped what the galaxy is today. Pretty much says your forebears were ass kickers, or kiss asses, not ass kickers. Um, just really puts him in his place and dogs him. Um, he's talking to Vader here, trying to figure out what to do. When we get to the part like, and this is it. This is it for me. Going to Mustafar. Anytime you give me Mustafar, I am excited. I love learning more about Mustafar. I love learning more about Vader's castle. It's just such a cool thing. Um, he gets attacked on his way in, obviously. Short work of those guys, no problem. And I do love the artwork here. Look at the expression on his face. Look at the hatred. Just trying to figure out where he belongs in the world. Light work of those guys, nothing really. So this is cool. You see the drops of blood in the bottom right? Okay, so he gets in. He's greeted by this guy, Vane. Vane pretty much tells him, the only way you were getting, I know you're a descendant of Vader because his blood ran through you. That's how you're able to get in the castle. How sick is that Vader set something like that up? Kylo wants to kill this guy because he reminds him of Vader. He doesn't want to be reminded of Vader. He wants to let all the past go, as you know. But this guy pretty much tricks him into, not tricks him, tells him he's going to show him the way of Vader and how Vader got stronger using his past, not letting his past go, letting it fuel his hate and rage. As you know, like, Vader was fueled off his hate of Obi-Wan, the grief of losing his wife and his children, his pain of being manipulated, his pain of being a slave. Vader just fed off of anger of the past. And that's what Vane is trying to get through to Kylo Ren. So the next issue we're going to go to Tatooine, I think. On Return to Tatooine, Kylo Ren seeks out the home planet of his grandfather Anakin Skywalker. The young tyrant must go up against Gordula the Hutt and her guards and a Rancor. All right, that's my issue. I've seen some other people, some pretty big Star Wars creators, dogging this comic before it came out because eventually Kylo is going to be hunting down someone from Order 66. They said that, oh, what is he going to be, 50 years old? Look, dude, different species age differently. We don't know what it's going to be. Let it play out before you hate it. Let's see what it is. We're getting more Kylo Ren, and that's good. Hopefully, we get some Knights of Ren. But this is my question. The young tyrant must go up against Gordilla the Hutt and her guards and a Rancor. What are the Hutts doing on Tatooine? I thought Boba Fett took over Tatooine. So that's kind of where I'm confused and what I don't understand. But again, same thing. I'm going to let it play out, see what happens. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a quick overview of the first issue of Legacy of Vader. I'll probably keep doing these as the issues come out. I'm subscribed to the series. I have some other comics that I might do. The new Power Ranger series is pretty good. It's a total reboot. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. Um, but I think this is good to see more Kylo Ren, see more of this area, this time frame of Star Wars that we haven't gotten yet, and just learn more about those characters. Maybe it can fill in some of the gaps and the weak points in the movies. But again, only those of us who are into the deeper roots of Star Wars are going to see any of this stuff. So I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you're still here, Lost Boy from Echo Base Lounge out.